Hello, and welcome to the Early Morning Podcast. It is October 18th, 12:30 p.m. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Let's get it started. My neighbor has pretty much lost her mind. I had a dream about getting my finger stuck in a Chinese finger trap. It gave me mad anxiety when I woke up, which was chill. And my cousin is starting a career on TikTok, which is pretty interesting as well. Let's start with my neighbor. By the way, shout out to all the individuals listening that are preparing for midterms and all that. I know it's a stressful time and all that, but reward yourself with a short little podcast or whatnot. And grab a J, grab a brew, grab whatever it is you do, and just try to enjoy this episode. But I've talked about this, it's so weird. I hate people that complain about like minute things, like their neighbor or, a parking ticket or whatever. Those are like, I said minute, but maybe it could mess up your day when you see a $45, $50 ticket or whatever. I mean, I used to get those at school all the time, but shout out to Clover 17, no longer have to be on campus or anything like that. But anyway, that stuff, people complaining about airlines and all that, public transportation. It's like, what are you going to do, man? You never flown before? Like, they're not going to, they don't care about you. The airline's not going to, change itself for you. I mean, at least I've learned this by now. I don't know. But anyway, like complaining about neighbors to me is like one of those things, where they park and whatnot, but their loud music, all that stuff. My neighbor, man, and also shout out to the guy. I have a friend, before I tell the story about my neighbor, I have a friend who listens to EMP, and I think he hasn't really told me. I mean, I know he has a girlfriend and stuff, but he hasn't really came out about his sexuality, which is all good, dude. You don't need to like share that kind of stuff with people. But I've known him a little bit, known the guy a bit, and the other night we're playing FIFA. FIFA 21. The first, I haven't played FIFA since 2013 probably, but anyway, we're playing FIFA, and he's like, yeah, I'm drinking this warm glass of milk with some chocolate cocoa in it. And I was like, whoa, dude. Like, it was like not even, I don't know, it was like 8:30, dude. I was like, what are you doing, bro? It's like a Friday night, dude. Have a beer or something. I don't know. And then he was talking really feminine that day. So I don't know. I'm just saying, shout out to you if you're listening, man. I know you just recently broke a fishing rod. That sucks, but that's what you get for drinking hot cocoa, man. It was 85 degrees that day. I always say it's 85 because that's the number that comes to mind, man. I don't know. Anyway, let's go to my neighbor, man. My neighbor, I think I've said it before. Since she got this new dog, she's just been acting up. She's been acting up, man. It's like when a girl gets a young female gets a new purse or something. She finds this new lipstick color that she thinks is fly on her or whatever, and that's all. She's just like a completely different person, My neighbor is she's just different, man. She's just acting weird. She got this like almost $3,000 puppy. It was like over $2,000. Little fucking, what's it called? Teacup or whatever. It's like a mini Shih Tzu, dude. And whatever. I'm not gonna say if it's cute or not. It's a dog, dude. It's not my kind of dog, but I'll say that. I wouldn't purchase that dog or have that kind of dog, but she's just been acting up since she got this dog, and I go outside the pad where my car is parked, and I see her in her side yard, dude, very close to where my vehicle is, and she's holding like this mini shovel, bruh. Okay, she's holding a shovel in her hand, and I was like, okay. She doesn't really do that much yard work. She's pretty elderly. And there's a dead rabbit by my car, almost tucked under my front wheel. So if I were to reverse, it would have run over this rabbit. And it looked freshly dead. It was not like a small rabbit or anything. It was a fucking adult rabbit that would look freshly killed or whatever. I don't know. There was no markings on it or anything, but it was fucking tucked right behind my wheel, and there was dirt there, so I could tell it was placed there. Sorry if I popped that D, but there's a bunch of shit around it, and I'm looking at her, and I look at the rabbit, and I'm trying to put two and two together, and I'm like, what's going on here? I look at my dog, who's also right, like, a few feet away from me, and he's looking at me confused. We're all like, what the fuck's going on? So there was, like, a little span of time, and I was like, I say this to her, I was like, did you see this? And from where she's standing, man, it's like as if you were behind the camera, and there was a wall in between us. And I was like, did you see this? And then she's like, yeah, I think your dog killed a rabbit earlier. And I'm like, what the hell, dude? My dog's old. He can't kill rabbits anymore. He's not big. And I'm like, I don't know. I wait a few minutes, and then I ask the lady as she pretends to be doing yard work. I'm like, yo, did you put this dead rabbit here? And then she's like, yeah, I was trying to fuck with, your family and put this here. I thought your dad would think it's funny, but his car wasn't here yet, so I just put it by yours. And I was like, are you fucking... I literally said to her, are you crazy? Are you joking? Like, what do you mean? How is that funny? You know how disrespectful it is to put dead vermin by somebody's shit? That's not cool, man. I told her, I was like, that's like a sign of disrespect. Have you seen The Godfather? Have you seen that? You don't do that shit to people, man. And I was like, dude, if you have some kind of... I get jokes. I get being funny and trying to be funny, and when it lands, it doesn't land. She fucking missed by a mile on this. Like, if she thought that would be funny, man, she's got a twisted mind, dude. She's like, yeah, I figured your father would find it funny, so I thought instead I just put it by your car. I was like, leave me out of your twisted fucking comedic sense that you think you and my father have. I'm not part of that. I don't put shit by your car, in your backyard, on your doorstep. Don't put dead animals by my shit. Simple as that. And I was like, that's insane. You're going to pick this up. I'm not. And I don't know. I left, and the car or the rabbit was gone. So I don't know. She was just been acting up, man. Been acting up. Just like the girls that fucking... Right now, like I said, it's October 18th. Girls love the fall, dude. They love when it's fall. And then when it's summer, they're like, oh, man, I don't want summer to end. I fucking love summer. Dude, what do you like? Do you like when it's hot? Do you like when it's cold? What do you fucking want, dude? What is it? You love saying it's spooky season. What is it when it's hot, dude? Sweat season, bruh? I don't know, man. I just don't get it, man. I'm so glad I don't have Twitter so I could see these stupid tweets about, sweater weather and drink, like my gay friend that drinks hot cocoa, but whatever. Like, I don't know. Make up your goddamn mind, dude. What do you want it to be, snowing, or do you want it to be 95 and dry? I don't know. Make up your mind. Whatever. Anyway, get you a fucking whatever. I said grab a brew, grab a J, grab whatever it is you do. If it's a pumpkin spice latte, dude, fucking enema yourself with it, man. That's an expensive enema right there. Anyway, that's what happened last week. Earlier this week, bruh, same neighbor, tripping balls. I don't know if she took acid or what. She pulls... I'm in my garage, dude. Chilling again with my dog, minding my own goddamn business, dude. Just chilling. And all out of nowhere, bro, my neighbor is in the driveway again, making herself at home, just acting up, dude. Just being way too comfortable in my driveway, hollering at me and waving at me to come towards her. If you can't see on the mic, I'm doing this very, like, it's like what my coaches would do when I was younger. Like, hey, come here real quick. I got something to tell you, off the sideline or whatever. Just a very, like, demanding motion. I'm like, what the fuck does she want, dude, right now? And she's like, oh, come here. She kept waving me almost off the property. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, no, I'm not moving. This was the prelims we're on for Fight Island 5 or 6 it was, which was last night. Were some interesting fights, man. Not just in UFC, but in boxing, man. Top Rank had some good fights, man. We'll get into Loma and Lopez in a little bit. But She's waving me like she's a fucking coach from my NJB team to go tell me something before a fast break, and I'm like, what? Okay, what do you want? She starts by saying how she knows that I'm a. She's like, I know you got some issues and you use me. I was like, whoa, you know my issues, lady? What are they? Let's lay them out and you break them down like my goddamn therapist. And she's like, I know you got issues and you use marijuana for health reasons and all this. And I was like, okay, where are you going with this? And she's like, yesterday, I'm not going to say it. The dog had a seizure and we tested her and it's from marijuana. And I was like, I had to step back like last time. I had to step back and reflect. And I was like, what are you getting at? Are you suggesting that I'm wasting my fucking weed stash on your goddamn dog? The Shih Tzu? I didn't say it. I was like, wait, you think I'm feeding your dog weed? That's literally what I said verbatim. And she's like, no, I mean, I don't know. And I was like, what do you mean? Why are you here? What are you doing here then? What do you mean? Well, I'm not giving your dog weed, dude. What the hell? Do you know we're in a fucking pandemonium right now? You think I'm gonna just be wasting my money on a fucking designer dog that's not even mine? Nah. She's like, no, but I took her to the hospital or the vet, and they said they found marijuana in her system, and I just know that. And I was like, good, let me stop. I'm not giving your dog weed. I'm not doing any illegal shit and fucking trying to poison your dog. I cut her off. I was like, no, there's no weed around. And I was like, anyways, if it was getting weed, that's on our property, man, where I'm at. If I'm here and you're there, then and what your dog is doing is coming here or you're taking it here, what the fuck? How is that? That's your fault, dude. And she's like pointing on various parts of the property that, I let her here. I was like, don't let her there, number one. Number two, I'm not fucking spreading weed around where I live, dude, and hoping that your dog finds it or random animals find it. And I'm not trying to fucking drug them. I don't know. I was like, what is this? She's insane, dude. I listened to her for about like 3 minutes. She's just like, please just be careful and, use my trash. She's like, use my trash can to get rid of your shit. I was like, I'm not getting rid of anything. I'm not fucking drugging your dog. I'm using this for my sanity and for what I want. And it has nothing, it's not illegal. It's nothing that you can, I was like, what's your point right now? Like, what's your objective? What are you trying to do? And she was kind of at a loss for words, realizing that she's like, I hate when people were saying this term, being a Karen or whatever, but I wanted to tell her you're acting like a depressed widow, which is probably what you are. And I was like, this isn't that chill, man. Everyone's got enough problems right now. Don't come at me with this bullshit while I'm trying to enjoy the prelims of the UFC. I don't know, man. I know I probably just went off too hard there on an elderly woman. But dude, if you're gonna be acting up and shit, just accept repercussions on the internet. That's what 2020 is about, dude. Anybody could get shouted out and fucking destroyed online, man. That's what it is, dude. And dude, it's so I went into old. Okay, dude, we're gonna do a new segment. It's of news, but it's not recent news. Okay, this is old. This is of a Rollin' 90s Crip from LA. Who what's it called? He was a white dude. He's a white guy from Palos Verdes, from a wealthy family. Came from a wealthy family. Cameron Terrell. Check this out if you want. I've been getting these videos of like these like insane gang documentaries and like homicide killers and stuff and all this stuff, murderers, all mostly from gang relations and stuff like that coming. I don't know how it's like, and all these videos are doing numbers, bro. Shout out Larry June, Uncle Larry, numbers. But he's just been, not he, but this guy had a really insane story, and I heard about it about a year ago. I would say about a year ago. And Cameron Terrell is this young kid who's I think he was 18 at the time, in 2017, from Palos Verdes, came from a wealthy family, and joined the Rolling 90s, which is a Crip gang. I think they're in Compton. They're based in Compton. They're off, what's it called? Not Crenshaw. Western. Western Street and down in like in South Central. So it's mostly it's a crip, mostly crip section under the neighborhood. But this guy, he like would run from home from like a $2 million house or whatnot, took part in a bunch of robberies, and one time found himself being the getaway car in a murder. And dude, I watched like a short doc on him, like a mini movie or whatever. That how he, he beat like conspiracy for murder and attempted murder, like on 2 counts, man. And he was an 18-year-old at the time, and the case took about 2 years of trial. He bailed out or bonded out. It was a $5 million bond. That's how crazy they thought, like, or how sure they thought they were gonna get this guy, put him away. And he wasn't the gunman, by the way. But this is by the way current events, but not current. Okay, like I said, this is old news, but that's current. Okay, fucking crazy. He drove away in a black Mercedes, a brand new Mercedes. Okay, got away with it. There was so much like evidence that this guy was, he was in music videos. He was posting videos at the guy's memorial, kicking down candles. He had the Western Avenue, or Western Street, I think it's called. Western Ave. He had that tatted on himself. The cops knew him from hanging out at, what's it called? Park. God damn it, man. I should know, but it's some park over there in South Central where all the Crips hung out. Like, they knew this guy was pretty much innocent for this murder or whatnot, or taking place in it, helping out. And the guy got off. He got off because he paid a really wealthy lawyer that said the tattoo came from Kevin Durant, who has the same W tatted on his chest. And you could see this guy holding. I'm not a fucking lawyer or anything, detective. I'm just saying, when you got bread, man, and you can pay for lawyers, and you're white too, especially. This guy's like Aryan as fuck, dude. White, blue eyes. He's a cute kid, man. He's a good-looking kid, and he came from a wealthy family, dude. So that's how you beat a murder charge, or attempted murder, or conspiracy to murder, man. And the kid made headlines again in like after the case was closed. Later that year, they're trying to pin him against carjacking with what's it called? Oh my god. I think it's a carjacking, but when there's weapons involved, when they have guns drawn and shit, and they're trying to, that's a whole other thing. How am I blanking on it, man? Armed carjacking, I guess, is what it's called. But anyway, they're trying to get him on that again. I don't think he's locked up right now, but that's an ongoing case. That just blew my mind, man, when I saw that a year ago, and I revisited it recently because, like I said, all these gang documentaries and criminal, like these homicide shits and shootings going on. Crime in LA has gone up almost 200%, by the way, in the last few months. Lot of kicked doors and a lot of broken in cars, man. That's going on. So if you're in the LA area, man, I hope you're being safe, man. Lock your door thrice. Double check your whip, and don't leave any guns or drugs or anything fucking valuable in the car, man. People are gonna be jacking and looking in windows all over, dude. People are hungry, bro. It's wolf season right now. Girls say it's spooky season and shit. Bro, October's wolf season, bro. Bring the 40s out and get the 9s out, man. Also, the homie just is getting a custom Glock made. That shit was sick. That was off topic, I know, but shout out to him, man, getting an expensive ass gun. Not struggling. And no shout out to Offset, by the way. Dude, I keep seeing, I don't know how the Migos stay in the news so goddamn much, man, but every time they're mentioned, so is Cardi B. Every time Cardi B's mentioned, so is Offset. It's like, bruh, people should, if they want Cardi B that much, go watch Love and Hip Hop again, bruh, that show she was on. Missing that fucking whatever WAP, bruh. Offset, you goddamn, man. But whatever, dude. They're back together now. Love is love, dude. I guess I can't hate on that, man. But I did say that my cousin is what's it called? He's making it big on TikTok. But he works in construction, and he posted one video on TikTok of him literally cutting wood and mixing paint, and it got 8,000 views in less than 24 hours. And I don't understand, man. if you want, like, share this. If I'm gonna make a TikTok, then, dude, I said I'll get on OnlyFans if we make 1,000. If we get once we get 1,000 subs, and maybe I'll just make a TikTok instead, since that's where I'm getting most exposure and shit. If you're on TikTok and OnlyFans, salute to you, dude. Shout out to you. I don't know if I mentioned the girl that got murdered trying to make a TikTok. This is me. Is this a dark episode, man? I'm talking about shitty neighbors, Crip members, and homicides. Custom Glocks. That's not that dark, dude. I don't know. Stay out of the gang life, man. Don't bang colors. There's nothing that really does anything for that for you. Anything for that for you. Anything positive for you, you know? It's just, I mean, I don't know. That's just my opinion, but what do I fucking know, right? Go to prison, man. Get stabbed or made a bitch if you want. I don't know. Maybe that's what you're into, dude. But again, shout out to the homie that drinks fucking milk and shit with not cough syrup, with chocolate syrup and chocolate powder in it. If you want to do that, I guess. If you want to join a Crip gang, do that, I guess. But thank you for listening to another episode of the Early Morning Podcast. Oh, not signing out yet. Real quick, I always say shout out plug, you know, the producer and the guy that's helped me out so much with this podcast. Check out his YouTube. It's Adillionaire. You might see it. I wish I know how to like. It just sound. It's spelled how it sounds, dude. Okay, millionaire, but Adil at the beginning. Guy's already surpassing me in views on his video, man. I'm not even gonna say what kind of video it is, but check it out. Maybe I'll tell him to post his fucking YouTube channel in the description. And anyways, check it out. Support the homies. Carcast coming soon. You'll see, man. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Early Morning Podcast. Till next time, peace.